The world is brimming with wonder, waiting to be discovered. From minuscule animals that can survive in a vacuum to fabric-like ants, our planet is replete with beings that sometimes feel like they dropped in from outer space. That's definitely a thought you're bound to have when you hear about these 10 creatures you won't believe actually exist. Number 1. Jabiru. Jabirus are fascinating large storks found in the Americas, usually from Mexico to Argentina. But occasionally, some stray into the neighboring United States. With their black heads, red band around their necks, and white body, they look like they've been dressed in a pretty outfit. But the band of skin that encircles their necks changes color with their moods. When calm and quiet, it's a deep pink, but turns scarlet when they're agitated or alarmed. Maybe that's where they get their name from. Jabiru translates to swollen neck from the Tupi-Guarani language. Number 2. Tapir. Tapirs are herbivorous animals that look like pigs with a short trunk. Although they appear similar to pigs, their closest relatives are actually horses, zebras, donkeys, and rhinoceroses. Their distinct trunks or prehensile noses help them grab food from trees, while also functioning as a snorkel while swimming. These prehistoric-looking creatures are often called living fossils because they've changed very little in the 20 million years they've been around on this planet. Number 3. Phobadicus. Ugh, is that a stick or an insect? Actually, Phobadicus are Asian insects that are pros at camouflaging with their stick-like appearance. They're among the world's longest insects, capable of growing up to 22 inches long. Phobadicus are usually found in tropical and subtropical regions, moving slowly among the foliage. If attacked, they drop to the ground motionless, trying to blend in. Sometimes they even shed their legs to escape a predator. But don't worry, the legs grow back with time. Number 4. Star-nosed mole. Star-nosed moles are one of the most bizarre-looking creatures on Earth with their star-like snouts. Called Eimer's organs, these snouts have about 100,000 nerve fibers that make them 5 times more sensitive to touch than human hands. Since star-nosed moles are functionally blind, it's their snout that helps them detect and eat insects at super speeds. In fact, they have a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's fastest eater. Number 5. Wallace's flying frog. Named after biologist Alfred R. Wallace for finding and identifying the first specimen, Wallace's flying frogs are quite the photogenic amphibians. Large, with bright shiny green skin, yellow underside, and brilliantly webbed toes, these frogs are also called parachute frogs. They live in the trees of Malaysian and Indonesian jungles, jumping from branch to branch when threatened by predators. Their leaps are a sight to behold. When they spread their 4 webbed feet and splay the membranes between their toes into an oval-shaped disc, they can glide over 50 feet at a time. Number 6. Flashlight fish. Flashlight fish, or lantern eye fish, can astound you with their brilliant blue glow during a deep-sea scuba dive. Found mostly in tropical ocean waters, these nocturnal fish can be identified easily by the luminous organs located below their eyes. The organs contain bioluminescent bacteria that lend them their glow for communication, attracting prey, and dodging predators. In turn, the bacteria get an extra oxygen supply through the fish's blood vessels. When not needed, the fish can turn off the light by dropping black skin over the organ or drawing it back into a pouch. Number 7. Dugong. Dugongs are peaceful marine mammals found in warm coastal waters, commonly called sea cows because of their largely seagrass diet and calm demeanor. They're actually more closely related to elephants than cows or even other marine creatures. Dugongs get their name from the Malay word duyung, which means lady of the sea. These gentle giants can stay underwater for 6 minutes before surfacing, sometimes standing on their tail with their heads above water for air. Number 8. Pacu fish. Pacus are South American freshwater fish that are related to piranhas. What makes pacus eerie are their uncanny, human-like teeth. Despite the wacky resemblance to human teeth and the widespread myth about how they like human flesh, pacu fish are largely herbivorous. In fact, they're also fondly called vegetarian piranhas. Due to their bizarre teeth, they're often kept as aquarium pets. Number 9. Port Jackson shark. Another creature that looks like it's straight from the prehistoric ages. Port Jackson sharks are nocturnal, bullhead sharks that get their name from the Australian harbour where they're prominently found. They have large, blunt heads, harness-like markings over their eyes, and dorsal fins running to the side of their bodies. Unlike other sharks, these have two kinds of teeth, small and pointy front teeth that help grab prey, while their broad, flat back teeth are ideal for crushing shells. This gives them the moniker of oyster crushers among some. Female Port Jackson sharks lay brown, spiral-shaped eggs that they wedge into rock crevices for gestation. Number 10. Eye-eye. Absurd eye-eyes are the world's largest nocturnal primates and are found exclusively in Madagascar. Initially thought to be rodents because of their rat-like appearance and teeth that perpetually grow through their lives, eye-eyes are actually lemurs. They have large, bushy tails that are bigger than their body, and very long, thin, swiveling middle fingers that they use to fish out insects from trees. Eye-eyes were considered bad luck in Madagascar, with some legends saying that if a finger pointed at a person, it would bring a curse on them. Due to this, they were often killed on sight and are now an endangered species. What other wacky creatures do you know about? Tell us in the comments.